So welcome back. This is Ian. It's the 12th of October, 2022. I'm recording this for folks in our community who are interested in selling web design services using CARRD or launching an online agency using CARRD and want, really, I think, high-end sort of strategies and offers that you can immediately implement and make really an unlimited amount of income very, very quickly. So I'm going to show you, and of course, all these things I want you to test for yourself, not to take my word for it, but I want these things to resonate or not with you by dint of your own experience. So let's look really quickly at an idea that I think is phenomenally easy, and I think it'll make a lot of sense to you watching this, why this is so easy. So here's a template that I'm modifying for a Gumroad product, but essentially I want to show you a little hack that we're going to make that will show you exactly how you can use a template like this to launch an online agency literally in an afternoon. So, here's the entirety of the template. You can see. All right, so essentially this was going to be a Gumroad landing page, but I'm going to make an edit to this that will allow you to really quickly visualize a whole new, series of opportunities that you can take advantage of using CARRD. All right, let's just change this to Elton because that's who that is. This is actually an image that I made of Elton John using a AI program that we're using for a whole different project. But nonetheless, let's save this. And let's look at the demo, and I'll show you exactly where this opportunity lies. All right, so I would actually remove this whole header, so there wouldn't be this free sample of a Gumroad product. Instead, this is what the page would look like. So you'd have this landing page. So I would create a template, and I'm actually going to do this as part of our next cohort. And so you'll be offering, let's say the professional will be here. This is the headline. This is their maybe product link. This is their social media link. But here's the magic. So here is a testimonial widget, which allows you to incorporate all these testimonials into a landing page for a person or a product or a platform, right? Using an external service that could be, you could be selling a product again on Gumroad, or you could just be, using a contact here, and that's the bottom of the page, as you can see. But this is the magic right here. So you're actually going to be offering your clients a landing page using CARRD that will be for, sort of featuring, showcasing, demonstrating all of their testimonials, all of the love that they've gotten from their own audience, their own clients, their own customers, their own, patrons, their own, it could be something like a restaurant. It could be a realtor. It could be a financial advisor. I was actually talking to someone about this earlier who's a client of mine for therapy, and she reminded me that people in general don't want their therapy sort of experiences broadcast to the world, which of course makes a ton of sense. So for mental health people, which is generally the niche that I'm focused on, this is not necessarily a good idea. But if you're working with financial advisors, realtors, really anybody, picture Joe Blow realtor here. Hi, this is Joe Blow. This is who I am. This is what I do. Here is the here are their two primary links, and then the rest of the page is simply all these different types of testimonials, the video testimonials, text-based testimonials, and then essentially you would be creating, in addition to this, you'd be creating a landing page where people in the world, their clients, their customers, would be submitting their their testimonials, their videos, recording text-based testimonials, and all this is done using this external site, which is just another great landing page that you can create. And I'll show you how to do that as well. See, the offer is really quite simple. It's this CARRD-based landing page that is going to be for any professional in the world who wants to create a wall of love, right? So they can show the world all of the rave reviews, the fantastic things people are saying about their books, their brand, their products, their services, their homes. It doesn't really matter. You could have this could be for a contractor, like someone who builds homes, or an architect, or and really all of these here are simply.
What's going on? My name is Justin Welsh, and I have been a customer of Testimony.
Right, so there you have it. Right, so this is just picture any niche that you can imagine, any service provider, professional that you can imagine. Again, outside of things like therapy or things that may be embarrassing for folks to kind of advocate for in public. But it's just a really fantastic opportunity that I can't imagine anyone watching this can't understand that this is like a brand new sort of niche that a product like this one here gives you access to. So one of the axioms that I try to preach to people all the time is, what can you borrow to build? What can you leverage to launch? What tools, tech, software, and services allow you to 10x your output, your impact, and ultimately your income on a bootstrap budget? And something like this is a perfect example of marrying a couple, pieces of tech, software, products, and incorporating this great offer into the mix that's going to get you clients like literally in a day or two. I mean, if I were to go out to authors in the mindfulness space and say, hey, we're going to be, if you've written a book, we want to create a landing page for your book, right? So maybe one of these links would be the book page on Amazon, maybe one would be Twitter, and then I'm also going to create this great landing page using this testimonial software that allows people to record video testimonials, to submit text testimonials about their book, right? And then at the bottom link here, as you can see, I added a lot of testimonials to this. But here at the very bottom of this CARRD page, you have the link to Amazon to buy the book, or Gumroad, or wherever it is. And again, that's just for authors, right? I mean, that could be for any, you don't even need this block if you don't want it. It could just be, the headline, the picture, the links above, and then the testimonials. And that's a solid offer, right? Then your entire business at that point is empowering your client to get their clients to submit testimonials. You are an agency, and that's what you do. You build the landing page, you build the testimonial, a submission page, which is easy. I mean, this is actually from this external service, and you build the CARRD page, and you have a business in a box that can transform your life literally in about a week. Then the last thing you need to do is just do outreach, and that's the piece that most people struggle with, writing emails and sending them to potential clients to introduce yourself and what you do. In this case, you'd be saying, what we do is we help our realtor clients, our financial advisor clients, our, sushi restaurant clients get more business through landing pages that feature, or websites that feature your, most ardent enthusiasts saying really great things about their experiences with your realty company, with your selling services, with your sushi, rolls, with your, contracting services, with your book, with your whatever. It doesn't really matter. And again, this is just a template within CARRD that is a one-page template that I would actually is designed for Gumroad. I'm doing another video on that as well today. But I would just, edit that out, so this would be gone, and then the start of the page would be right here. Okay, so this is just a great idea. The only cost is for this testimonial service, which is not super, inexpensive. I mean, there is a charge that they, have for agencies. That's a few $100 a month. But again, if you're charging $500, $800, $1,000 per client, and that's really, really generous per month, you're going to be getting or even if you're charging that up front and then let's say an ongoing fee of a couple $100 a month, it's not going to be very difficult to justify that sort of expense. And by the way, I'm going to be leading a small group of people who want to do this. I may actually, make a special offer to folks in my community who want to actually learn how to do this piece of the process together, or want to experience the whole like 30-day sort of iteration of this. And I may pay for the service myself, and give folks access to. I have to figure it out. Maybe my account, or I'll figure it out because I get some extra seats on the larger plans that I can give out to folks in my audience. But I'll figure that piece out if we do this. And if you're interested in joining us for that, just click on the link or send me an email to mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com.